Hi again. Holidays are over. Normality is returning. Summer is here. We're back to weight loss. I was struck this past week over the fact that many of the people who have tried the self-love aspect of what we've been doing have come in and discussed their anger, their frustration. And I found it interesting because I related it to the fact that when I was a full-time psychologist and people would come for therapy, I would say 6 months to 3 years was the average time that people spent coming in therapy. Here we're trying to apply certain steps, and I think the impatience is indicative of the fact that underlying it all, emotional issues related to people themselves was carrying over to the fact that using self-love related then to the fact that they were easily or less easily able to lose weight. So what I want to do today is to go back to the steps and suggest that the marker for all of us is hitting that moment of truth where we decide not just whether we love ourselves, but whether we're going to permit ourselves the time, the effort, the energy to be important enough to change the present and to change our thinking, which will then change our behavior. We're going to go over the steps. Step 1, I have a thought to cheat. Step 2, I do 3 Qigong breaths. In through the nose, full breath, don't wait, slowly. Out through the mouth. Wait 5 seconds, repeat. Out through the mouth, don't let it get uncomfortable. 5 seconds, third breath. The breathing exercise will make you conscious, will stop you, and now you go to the question. Here's the question. The truth is, I really want the cheat that was focused in my attention. But the question is, do I want the cheat more than I want to be thin? Being focused and conscious, I'm almost certain to say I want to be thinner. Then I'm going to open the bottle of water and I'm going to take a sip. Now here is the important thing. That other self, that other you, that little child wants that cheat because it wants you to be happy, but doesn't understand the consequences and is unhappy because the pressure you're feeling doesn't allow you to be happy. So I want you to do the following. I want you to realize you have the bottle of water in your hand. I want you to tell your other self that if you agreed to substitute the sip for loving yourself, today you might not be so happy, but both of you are going to accomplish your goal, because the more we do this, the more successful we're going to be. The more successful we're going to be, the happier we will become. And there will be a time when you will be not just in control of your own life, but in a much healthier and happier relationship with your other self. Recap, breathe, question whether you want the cheat more or less than you want to be thinner. Sip. Tell your other self you're taking another sip because you want to be happy. Please remember that the frustration that you feel is your moment of truth. Till next time.